Good evening, my friend. Come and sit by the fire. You look cold. Sit here and warm yourself with me. You must be thirsty. I see you've been admiring our little gallery. Folks tortured him for 10 days before he gave them the information they were seeking. And they never burnt him. Turpin, he was silent until they stretched his neck. York has a wicked past, and much of it still haunts, lingers. You want to hear more? Come then. Let's walk the streets, shadows of our history. So where shall we start our tour? Theatres or pubs? Why don't we take a show? The Theatre Royal is a great Georgian house which was built on the old site of a Dark Age monastery, which was run by a strict order of nuns. The old story is that one of the nuns was discovered with a man of noble blood. One fateful night, they were discovered by some of the monks. It was too much. She'd lost her chastity. She was bricked up in a windowless room. Some say forever. It's her tormented soul, which we now call the Grey Lady, that walks through the shadows that great theatre. But it is a good omen for those who see her. She brings only good luck for those she blesses. One morning in 1953, Harry Martindale, a 17-year-old plumber, was working in the cellar of the treasurer's house. What was to happen to him was to become one of Britain's great ghost stories. He first heard like a bugle horn, and from out of a wall in front of him stepped a huge cart horse. Upon the cart horse was a Roman soldier. He passed through the cellar, followed by 20 more soldiers. Harry screamed his head off and ran into the corner, cowered and watched. All these figures passed through the cellar. All of them were cut off at the knee. He couldn't see the lower leg, the foot, as if they were walking on the road below the one where he was standing. Went out the other wall and disappeared. When they'd gone, he ran out, he told everybody, and nobody believed him. Would you, my friend? Of all the great stories that enchant our ancient city, none is more cruel, more beautiful than the story of the children of Bedern. You may know Bedern, close to the crooked and winding Goodram Gate, just behind the Minster. Today there are some tasteful houses, a medieval hall and a chapel. Then there was the workhouse. No food, no money, no job. It was the place of ultimate despair. The entrance to Bedern is both dark and silent. It's there that one sees the ghost. A woman. Long flowing dress. Searches in and out of houses. You know not why. And a child. A child that sings. Always after midnight she sings. A ring, a roll. Is that the only time she sings? If you listen, you can hear the child sing. If you look, you can see the cobbles heave with the pain. Well, did you hear anything? See anything? I hope you're not too shocked by our tour around our fair city. Midnight. Time for one more story. At the Black Swan, there is a story of a man who sits by the fire and a woman who sometimes sits by the fire or stands by the door. When one appears, the other disappears. It's as if they're doomed forever never to meet, and they are termed the lost loves, always waiting, always